Good hello, feature nuggets. Actually talking about the onion skin. Goodness, the channel name is actually relevant for once. This is an alternate use to the onion skin compared to the last nugget I like to call trailing. Incorporates having no exposure to the forwards and lots to the backwards, and you get a long trail of movement like that. And what this is about is scrolling back and forth in such a way that you maintain momentum as you move into your next few frames. I set it to about 2 or 3 backwards like this, and go a couple backwards, and do that enough to be able to get a sense of movement. So how this will work here is after it's been sitting down for a bit, bend down a tad and then go to stand up. It's crude and nasty, but you get a good flow of the arcs as they happen, and you can improvise movements and figure out speeds as you go. Going 2 or 3 frames backwards and then firing forwards. It's almost like throwing your whole body into the next frame, so you start to instinctively get a feel for where the next element might be. Of course, this is being used on something as simple as a stick figure, so you can't go necessarily too crazy with it, but I tend to use it quite a bit for the really basic roughing, and sometimes when working on individual elements at a time, whether it be like a piece of an arm or an eye or whatever. It's almost like drawing fourth dimensionally, and I'm probably overdoing it here as well. You can probably scale it back and just only do the frames that are absolutely necessary, spread it all out, and then add the in-betweening, as mentioned in the last onion skin themed nugget. And combining the two methods gets a pretty effective result. Of course, this is a very formula method, considering that fleshing it out was just slapping in a straight direct in-between on every single frame. But I think that can be a healthy place to start just to get a feel for it. After some practice, you may find yourself messing with the easing quite a bit more, maybe even planning it all out in advance. But that's all something for another day. Thanks for checking out this nugget. Have a look through the playlist for tons of other short bits and boops to help with animation and software. You might stumble across a hidden technique that will change your world or solve a specific problem. Leave suggestions and questions in the comments if you'd like a nugget on anything in particular. Thanks again, and don't forget your keys, wallet, and phone.